Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on vendor lock-in. So in this particular lecture, we'll try to understand the risk of vendor lock-in and what does it mean, how we can have the different strategies or solution in place to mitigate or remediate this kind of risk. So in simple terms, vendor lock-in is a situation wherein customer become dependent or you can say logged into a single provider, whether it could be AWS or whether it could be Azure. I mean, if you are using services, let's say for one cloud provider, and due to couple of reasons, you cannot move your infrastructure or application to the other CSP or other cloud provider. That is, we call it as vendor lock-in. Or in simple terms, if I'll say vendor lock-in refers to a situation where the cost of switching, let's say from one vendor or one CSP is so high that customer become stuck with the original vendor only, and because of financial pressures or due to insufficient workforce or at last need to avoid any kind of interruption to the business operation, customer is logged in maybe to the inferior product or to a service. So this is basically a vendor lock-in when customer cannot move on to a other service provider. Now, for example, there are number of reasons. One is that your CSP is providing poor services and you want to move on, but they are using some kind of proprietary data or protocols which they are providing to use the infra to communicate the services so that if you decide to move on to the other CSP, you cannot basically move it and limit you to use the poor services or the services which are not satisfying the purpose or not helping you to grow or provide the services to your customers in turn. So this is basically a example of vendor lock. Another example you can think of is, let's say you are using a single provider and you are using the storage, email, CRM, and different things from that service provider. And there might be a possibility that this service provider is good in terms of storage, but is not good in terms of email or CRM. And another possibility could be if you are using some other service provider, they are good in terms of CRM or email, but not good in storage. So in that case, let's say if you want to move, you are getting stuck if you are using the single provider or due to the reasons discussed, if you are not able to move. So the best solution is that, okay, use the multi-cloud strategy. Let's say use the CSP wherein they're providing best CRM services, or use the CSP who are best in terms of email or in terms of storage service. So in that case, organization is having more flexibility in terms of multiple cloud vendors. They are not stick to one cloud provider. So that is the reason and why vendor lock-in is a concern. See, if let's say the vendor or the CSP you are using, the quality of service declines or it is not meeting your desired threshold, then the client or the customer will stuck in and will not be able to move in. And the another possibility could be your CSP or vendor may also drastically change the product offering in such a way that it is no longer meeting your business needs. So that is one possibility. And another possibility, we'll also call it as vendor lockout, is wherein a vendor may go bankrupt. So in that case, it can seriously impact your business. And the another possibility, which is crucial to think, let's say you are sticking to one CSP, might be AWS or Azure, just taking an example. And in that case, your CSP may impose a massive price increase for the service, and in that case, you are logged in. So that is why it is recommended that, okay, use the multi-cloud strategy, and which will help you to remediate this risk of vendor lock-in. So what is the solution? Define a multi-cloud strategy, wise vendor selection, do a vendor selection check in a detailed manner and check for the financial reports, and with other vendors, try to check that, okay, what kind of protocols or the services they are providing. Let's say if you want to move, and evaluate the vendor exit terms. Let's say there was a case study, I think in terms of NASA, that okay, they started using the AWS services, but then they didn't check or calculate the cost for the movement of data transfer from on-premise to cloud. So it was a huge cost involved. And so that is why you need to do the due diligence at your end before choosing a CSP. Evaluate the vendor's exit term, that okay, if there is any penalty or what kind of charges they are taking from the customer, and whether you'll be able to transfer the data, or there is an initial lock-in of 1 year, 2 years. So there might be different terms and conditions. So whenever you are building your applications onto the cloud environment, make sure that okay, you are building your apps with the open standard. So there are different stacks available in the market with the help of which you can reduce this risk. So this is it, friends, in this lecture about vendor lock-in and how we can remediate this risk. So thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.